Hi guys, so I'm gonna wait for a few more people to come into the room. I've just done a whole bunch of readings. For those of you who are just giving me your birthdays, I need to let you know what this reading is about. Because I can't do tarot, because I've had some stitches on my hands and I can't shuffle any cards, I'm doing a free soulmate connection reading. Now, the way I do this is you guys are sending me your birthdays, but that's not what I need. I need you to send me an email or message me on my TikTok, YouTube, or my Instagram stating your birthday. I need it in this format. In the UK, we write the date and the month first. It's very confusing for me when somebody says to me, I was born on the 3rd of the 11th, 1985. For me, because I'm in the UK, are you talking about the 3rd of the 11th month, or are you talking about the 11th of the 3rd month? See how it works? It's very confusing for me. The normal for me is the date first and then the month. So this is a soulmate reading. It's whether you're with somebody or whether you're not with anybody. Yes, Yvette, you're on the list. You are definitely on the list. I've got like 100 people. I've already written about 70, 80 people. And now I've just got a whole bunch of people just now on my live. So it's going to definitely go up to 100 people. I'm reading everybody every other day. But I need you to understand what kind of reading I'm doing. This is a soulmate reading. Whether you're with somebody or you're not. In a connection, there are 5 aspects as to why I picked this person. And then I do the other side, the flip side. Why my person picked me. And I gauge the spiritual, the soul, whether you are enemies, lovers, or brothers in another lifetime, whether there's a debt to be paid. This is this kind of reading. The reading that I'm doing is the soulmate reading. 30 Great British Pounds. But this is the in-depth reading where I look at why you picked your person and why your person picked you. That is 30 Great British Pounds. So what I'm doing is giving you a taster of what this reading is like. It's an hour to 45, it's 45 minutes to an hour long. It's 30 Great British Pounds. It's 40 something dollars. I will send you a date and a time that's suitable for the both of us. At this moment, any tarot readings that I do is going to be pushed back because I have to remove my stitches, can't shuffle my cards. So if you want a soulmate reading, now it could be that you are with somebody and you're not understanding what the hell is going on in this connection. It feels really strange. Do I waste my time? Should I stay with them? I'm doing this for free. But this free reading that I'm doing is the first and most important reason why you, the person who's sending me the dates, birth dates, why you picked your person. I'm just reading you the very first aspect of it. If you want an in-depth reading as to why you picked your person, those 5 reasons, I will tell you. I'll also tell you why your person has picked you and what role you play for your person. So sending me your birthdays is not going to do anything for me because this is a soulmate connection. It's either you're with this person or you're not. I need your birthday and I need your person's birthday in this format. Some of you who are in the USA, you're sending me dates like the 3rd of the 11th. In the UK, we do it date and month second. So I don't know if you mean the 3rd of November or the 11th of March. See where I'm coming from? It's confusing. In the UK, it's date and month first. If you want this kind of reading, I will add you onto the list. But please bear in mind, guys, there are people before you that's messaged me ages ago, and I have done a post on this saying if you guys want a soulmate reading and you want to know the first aspect of why you connected to your person, send me your date of birth. I've already done a video of it. For those of you who are deaf, I've done a visual. Date, month, year. It's on my TikTok. I've already done all of these people already. I've still got loads more to add onto the list because I'm still getting emails. I'm still getting messages. So you have to bear with me. I'm going to be doing this until my stitches come out. I miss my tarot. But I'm going to be doing this until my stitches come out because this is the only thing I can offer you for free. So Thank you for sending me all your birthdays. Do it in the format that I asked for. If you don't do it in this format, forget it. I ain't doing it. I ain't working it out. Whether you're the 11th of bloody March or whether you are the 3rd of November, I ain't doing that. So guys, thank you for sending the birthdays on my live. I'm not going to be able to see these later on, so send it to me as a message on my TikTok. Send it to me via email. Send it to me on YouTube or on Instagram, because I'm not going to be able to get all of these. Please put your name. It doesn't help me if I don't know who the hell you are. I can say your handles, but sometimes I can't read your handles. So put your name. If you don't want to put your name, then put a name and you don't want to be exposed to the public, because I will put it on YouTube, whether you like it or not. Tina, I swear I've already read you, honey. You might have missed it already, but let me just check. I've done a couple of Tinas today, yeah? Hold on, let me see. I got Tina, the 4th of November. Tina Gear, 4th of November. And then there was another... There was another Tina here. Give me a second. Where are you? Tina, the 25th of December. 25th of December. And then the 4th of November. So I've done the 4th of November, Tina. 4th of November, Tina. No one is going to get left out, guys. Vikram, I haven't done you yet. I'm going to do you on Thursday. I've got a lot of people to do on Thursday, yeah? And I'm going to be logging on at the same time. But Vikram, I got you down, honey. You're on the list. Just remember that I'm doing these in order, guys. And you've been sending me your birthdays and your person's birthdays all day yesterday, the day before yesterday. And I'm doing these in order. 25th of December. Hold on. Have I crossed you out? Hold on, Tina. Hold on. I've got you here, Tina. Look. 25th of December. So I haven't done a reading for you yet because I'm doing these in order. There are people that have messaged me before you guys. So I do this in order. I'm only doing it. I'm only being fair. You can message me on Instagram. You can message me on YouTube. And you can message me on TikTok. This reading is so in depth. And for those of you who I've already read for, you can see how deep it is, right? And this was only just the first aspect of your connection and why you picked your person. So it's a very deep reading. These are the readings that I do. This is the reading that I'm doing right now, but just one aspect of it. I'm doing the soulmate reading here every other day. I'm reading why you picked your person, the first reason why you picked your person. And there are 5 reasons to why you're in a connection with somebody. 5 reasons why your person is coming to your life. And in the soulmate reading, I cover all of the 10. I'm only doing 1 right now on the live for free. So these are the readings that I do. Send me an email, annalizasouza@icloud.com. It's a Z, not an S. My email address is on all of my social medias. Past, present and future tarot reading. I've had to push that back because I can't shuffle the cards because I have to have my stitches out on the 27th. 50 Great British Pounds. That's 60 something dollars. Birth chart reading. Your birthday now until next year. What's going to happen between now and then. 30 Great British Pounds, 40 something dollars. The soulmate reading, 30 Great British Pounds, 40 something dollars. 2 questions, 3 cards each. I can't even put up that finger, look. 3 cards each, 10 pounds, 13 something dollars. And then I also do, what is this connection about? In-depth connection, in-depth reading. Whether you're with your person or you're not, I can tell you why you met, what you needed to learn from each other. This is so in-depth. It's £100, $124. If you do not receive the answer to this question within 3 days, I can't put up that finger, guys. Within 3 days, I will refund you. I don't play with people's money. Also, please note, I have 1 TikTok. I have over 39,000 followers. So anyone with my face that's messaging you or doing a friend request, that ain't me. That's a fake. That's a scammer. Report, block and delete them. They are scammers. And if you get scammed, that's not my fault, because I've been announcing it every day on my card of a day. This is my only account, warning. So block and report those people. I will never ask you or reach out for a friend request. I was doing a live yesterday for 3 hours and 33 minutes, and I had a lot of my family on here saying, when are we going to meet you, Anna? Are you ever going to like rent out a place where we can meet you? That will happen one day, but I was thinking about doing a Zoom live, because a lot of people want to learn tarot, want to learn, ask me questions about how I meditate, what I use, how do I connect, talking about near-death stories, experiences, sharing each other like a community. And I think I'm going to go on my Zoom and I'm going to create a community chat where we can all talk together about things that we can't talk about to other people. Our families might not understand, because whatever you're going through, you name it, I've been through it. I've been through it. Seeing, sensing things, not understanding it, feeling all alone, having that experience where you leave the body, been there, done it. Experiences with my mother. My mother has also had a near-death experience. So I'm going to have a community on Zoom at some point, and I will let you know how this is all going to work, because everyone keeps on asking me. I've also been asked to teach tarot. I can't ignore the signs anymore. Everybody's asking me to teach tarot, so I'm going to 100% do that. Let me see. How do you get on the list? D Mills, send me an email, your person's birthday, put your name, or the name that you want me to announce you by, because this is going to be public. I'm going to be putting it on my YouTube, and it's for everyone to see. So put your name, your date of birth, and your person's date of birth. You don't have to be in a connection with this person. You could be separate, whatever. Together or separate, I will do a reason, because I was with someone and I wanted to know, why the hell did I meet this guy? I wanted to know why I felt this way that I felt about this someone that I didn't even know. And only to find out, Eleni, I already read you, honey. You're going to watch it on YouTube. Every time I do a live, I repost it on my YouTube for those of you who got to go to work. For those of you who miss my lives, I always repost my lives on YouTube. So, Eleni, I swear I've read you. Oh, here we go. Where are you? And please, guys, I need you to understand that I'm doing these in order. Okay, Eleni, you're on my list. I hope that's you. 5th of December. You're on my list. No one is going to get left out. No one. Everyone, I'm going to read for every single one of you. Just bear with me, because I have to do this every other day. Once I get your birthday and your person's birthday, I have to do the research, and then I will read it to you every other day. Yvonne, where's your YouTube channel so we know who you read? All right, Yvonne, this is what you do. On my main TikTok page, you know the icon for the Instagram? Click on the icon. On my main page, there is the Instagram icon. Click on it and it will take you to my YouTube, and it will take you to my Instagram. So if any of you are getting scammed, that ain't my fault, because all of my links to all of my channels are on my TikTok. You can't go wrong. So just click on the links. It will send you to my YouTube, and it will send you to my Instagram. That is me. Please note that I have over 39,000 followers. Family, they're my family. On my Instagram, on my TikTok, those are my family. Over 39,000 followers. That's the real me, and I don't have any other account. I only have one. I do not scam people. Do you understand? I do refunds, for fuck's sake. If you can't read, Anna, I can't have the reading today, no problem, I'll refund you your money. I don't take people's money. I will never contact you and go, yo, do you want a reading? You need to pay me this amount. Hell no, I don't do that. And only go to a tarot reader, psychic medium that you are drawn to and that you have a soul connection to. You don't need me. You can choose anyone you want, but listen to your intuition, listen to your heart. Okay? If you don't mesh well with me, then don't use me. There are other beautiful tarot readers out there. Are you in pain at all with your hand? Yes. Oh my God. I went shopping with my mum today and I banged my hand on the door handle and I literally was crying. My daughter was like, oh my God, Mama, you're right. I was crying. I was in so much pain. Oh my God. I love that, Danny. Thank you, honey. Thank you. So if you want a soulmate reading, whether you're with your person or you're not, send me your birthday and your person's birthday and you're going to get into the queue. I promise you. Where do I send my birthday? Send it to my email address. Send it to me here on TikTok. Just message me on TikTok. I will screenshot it. Send it to me on my Instagram or on my YouTube. And I promise you, I will read for you. Frankie. Have I read for you, Frankie? You're on my list. I know that much. Hang on a second. Where are you? The live that I did today, guys, I'm going to be reposting it up later on my YouTube. So you haven't missed a thing. I will always make sure that I post everything up. I promise you. And this is free. You don't need to pay for it. I don't like just asking for money. I know there are people out there that can't afford to do readings, which is why I do. Right, okay, I still need to do a lot of people on my list. I need a secretary. I need a secretary, seriously. I was telling my daughter, write all of these names down, and I was like, I'm going to pay you 20 quid. And she was working for like 10 minutes and I paid her like 20 quid just to write down names and dates. And then she was like, I could do this job forever, Mum. And I was like, you're hired. Do you want the year? I don't need the year, really, honey. What I need, the most important thing for me is your birthday. I'll tell you why. So these are the birthdays, whatever birthday. So for example, I am December 26. So December 26 makes me the 5 of hearts. I do all the research for you. You guys don't have to do anything. You give me your date of birth, give me your person's date of birth, and I will do the sum up. Because I've been doing this for like 10 years, guys. So I know how it works. Other people have to restudy, do all of this stuff and I've already know how to do this. So for me, all I need from you is your date of birth, your person's date of birth, your name, and I need you to, I don't like this format here. 310568. Don't like it. The format that I need you to write your birthday is the 26th of December. This is the format that you send it to me. Like that. Your birthday, your person's birthday in this format. The date and write the month. Send it to my email address. Send it to me on TikTok. Send it to me on Instagram or YouTube. And I'll put you on the list. No one will be missed out. I promise. Just send me your name via TikTok or Instagram. Now, the reason why I do this is because I had a connection before with this guy who I know was my soulmate and I was married to him in another life. I knew it. Yvonne, I did. I believe I've got yours. I just need to put you down on paper because I do this in order. I do all of this in order. I had a connection with this guy. I didn't understand why I was in love with him. I don't know him. We met as soon as he walked into my laundrette. I was working that day. He walked into my laundrette. I saw him. I looked him in the eyes and I was on the phone to my best mate. And I was like, this is my soulmate. I didn't understand the level of love that I had for him. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why I was in love with him. It made no sense to me how I could love this perfect stranger. And it was driving me mad, guys. I was going insane. Why am I thinking about him all the time? I don't understand why I'm dreaming about this sucker. What does this mean? I don't understand it. So I thought, let me do a soulmate reading. And it made absolute sense when I read it. That we had a connection from a former life. We were married to each other in a former life. There was something incompleted between the both of us, that in this lifetime, there's a lot of passion, but can be anger and animosity. It made me feel so much better because I understood the level of love that I had for this perfect stranger. It is frustrating as hell when you don't understand why you have all these feelings for someone that might treat you like shit, or somebody that makes you feel uncomfortable, but I want to be around them. Why do I love them so much? Trust me, it is so healing to understand it. So then I wasn't so hard on myself. I was like, you know what, Anna, you don't need to be so hard on yourself, because the love that you feel for this perfect fucking stranger is a love that you have built from another lifetime. Goosebumps, you're damn right. If I have done this story on my YouTube channel, by the way, guys. So you'll be able to watch this on my... It's a way down because I've done a couple of videos. But Eliza, give me your box, please. When I met him at the laundrette and he walked in, this beautiful Rastafarian man, and he smelled of weed and coconuts, I was hooked like a drug. I said to my best mate, that is my guy. Yeah, I was like, this is my guy. I was hooked on him. I couldn't stop thinking about him. I dreamt about him. It was insane, the psychic link that I had. But if I didn't have the knowledge about soulmates, past lives, I would have fucking gone nuts. I would have gone crazy, guys. I'm telling you now, I would have gone nuts. So if you're trying to figure out why you're still thinking about somebody that you are no longer with, why is this person still in my soul, in my head, in my heart? This is the bloody reading for you. And it's better, like I'm doing this for free, but I'm only doing the first aspects as to why you guys are together. This is to give you a taster of what this kind of reading is about. And it is deep. It goes real deep. Okay, hold on a second. So if I were you guys, if you're looking for this kind of reading, I guarantee you that this is going to give you the clarity that you're looking for. The clarity that you need and the clarity that you're looking for to find out why you're in this connection, why this person has showed up in my life. And do you know what the other thing that pissed me off about this connection, guys? Me and this guy. Apparently he's my reward. The fuck? And there's me going, no, I'm his reward. Apparently he's my reward. What the hell? I must have done something real bad to him in a past life, yeah? I'm taking you lot outside. Give me a second. I must have done something to him in a past life that was not good, yeah? Something that was not good, and payback is a bitch, karmically. And the thing about this guy, guys, was that he was so unreachable. It's like he was unreachable. I couldn't have him because life got in the way, you know? It's like there were things that got in the way of our connection where I couldn't have him because of this. Sorry guys, did I lose connection? If you want this reading, send me an email. My email is annalizasouza@icloud.com. Send me an email and I'll give you all the details on how I do my readings. Give me a second. Can I have the lighter, please? When you need sorry guys. All right, I'm going to take some screenshots here. Give me a second. But it can be. You don't have to worry, baby. You're the one. I'm taking some screenshots here, guys. But I would prefer date and month. Yes, please. So in this connection that I had with this guy, it was such a powerful connection. It was so disturbing. I thought that my connection with my daughter's dad was like so intense, but it wasn't compared to this one. This one just, you know what I mean, girls, this connection, like with somebody that is so, it's not only so passionate, it was beyond anything that you could ever experience. Do you think I still think about this guy now? I tell you now. And when I did this soulmate reading and I realized the depth of the connection, it made it easier for me to step back. Just put it that way. It made it easier for me to step back. It's so intense because, you know, you could meet someone and you're like, oh my God, I swear I've known you from another life. You're actually right. You've known this person in another lifetime, and you guys have come together because you either owe this person something or this person owes you something. This is how it works. A debt that needs to be repaid. So could you imagine when you get that information, you know what to do next, right? You know that you're not going to be so hard on yourself because this connection isn't just, you're not going crazy. And your person is most likely to feel what you're feeling, except the masculine energy has a tendency to not expose how they feel. So you will never really know what your person is thinking, even though they want you. Even though they don't want you. Even though they want you. The story is so deep though, guys. If you ever knew the story between me and this guy, oh my God. We'll just call him D. We'll call him D. That's what we're going to call him, yes? And I just knew. Am I with him right now? No. Did I find out that I thought that I was a reward for this person? Turns out that ain't the case. The truth of it is that he was a reward to me. So that made me realize that in another life, I must have treated him really badly. And I felt like, and it also stated that he was unattainable. Like I couldn't have him when I wanted him, which is actually a lie. Because he would message me and go, do you want to see me today? And I'd be like, no, I'm busy. I'm sorry, but I'm busy. I mean, I'm an early bird and this guy is a night owl. So he's calling me at 3 o'clock in the morning like I'm some booty call. Yeah, excuse me, I'm in bed. I'm in bed. Call me at a more reasonable time. I am 41 and this guy is really young and he thinks I'm going to just get out of my bed to have a booty call. Hell no. I wanted something more meaningful and more something with depth, but he's a young buck, so I'm not really surprised that he was like, you know, booty call energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through this at the moment. Lindsay, oh God, send me your birthday. Send me your person's birthday. Remember, make sure it's the date and the month. Who else is going through it? Talk to me. Who else is going through this? Anyone else is going through this right now, whether you're separate or together. Searching for clarity, Aaliyah. Same here. Okay, Shells, you going through it too, yeah? Oh, here we go. I'm going to read some of your stories. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Katie. My breakup with him was 3 years ago and I still feel a connection. Damn. Can I just give you... Sorry about the cat. So I'm going through the same thing. Girls, we are on the same boat, but I'm much more better now for it. If you had spoken to me about 3-4 years ago, I would have been wearing this mask, showing face in public, but tears on my pillow, like going nuts. So my breakup 3 years ago and I still feel connected. That's because you have a soul connection and it probably is not completed yet. Let me tell you how to break a soul connection. 2 candles that are the same size. You get a piece of string, tie it around the candles, put the candles on a plate with salt surrounding it and underneath it. Light up, put your name on one candle, put his name on the other candle, and then you say a little prayer. I send you away with love and light. I release you from my heart, mind, body and soul. I send you away with love and light. And let the candles burn right down till there's no more candle and no more wick, and that will separate the karmic cord between both of you. You'll start to feel a bit strange for the next couple of days. That's because you've cut the karmic cord, but that means you're surrendering it to the divine source to take care of it for you. Because in 3 years you're trying to get over this person, but you can't. There's still something pulling you to this person, and I know what it feels like. Sati, I'm going through this as well. I'm telling you, everyone's going through this. Yep. Becky, Dimples, yep, we're all going through it. I only know my person 3 months and it's been so intense. Oh my God. Kira, can you imagine? This was the same day I met... Excuse me. Sorry, babe. I do love your singing, but it's really annoying. You've known this person 3 months. 3 minutes. This man had me... I don't know how to explain it. But you already know what I'm feeling, right, guys? So, Kira, I only know this person for 3 months and it's been so intense. It's so intense. Shin, Malik. Broke up 4 years ago, still have dreams about him every night. Oh, soul connection. It's a soul connection. And soul connections are not very easy to break, by the way. It's very hard. It's very hard. I still think about my ex, Marianne. Don't I know it? Any kind of candles. As long as the 2 candles are the same size, they're brand new. And you can lace it with like olive oil. And if you can crush some cinnamon sticks, crush it, and then put the crushed cinnamon on the candle. It's to speed up the process, because cinnamon helps you speed up your wishes. And anything from Mother Earth, rose petals, bay leaves, they speed up process. I need to do that. Do that. You've got nothing to lose. And you're sending away this person with love and light. When you're sending out an intention and you're trying to cut the cord from somebody, you do it with love. Do not do it with anger or hate or animosity. It doesn't work. Do it with love. I send you away with love and light. I send you away from my heart, my mind, my body, my soul, my past, my present, and my future. Can I get these candles on... Everyone head to Amazon to order candles. Lucy, 100%. Can this be done for... It can be done for anything. Anything. You have nothing to lose, guys, only to gain. I don't know what I want at the moment. If you're not sure what you want and you feel lost, I was lost. I had Liz. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I was lost. That's how I felt, boo. I felt lost. Mine ghosted me, then came back after 3 years. Christine, they always come back because they know that you're a supportive person and that you will put up with their bullshit, but you cannot be willing to put up with other people's bullshit. You've got to have the same treatment. You've got to respect and love each other. Your person and you are supposed to be cheerleaders to each other. If you're not cheerleaders to each other, you need to reevaluate your situation in the connection that you're in. If someone is continuously putting you down, you need to think to yourself, well, what's going on here? I wanted to hide somewhere so not to feel... I know, McKay, I understand what you're saying. It really eats your soul, doesn't it? It really, you can't think of anything else. You can't do anything. You can't eat. You can't sleep. I've been there. We broke all contact. He's still in my head and in my heart. Lindsay, you got to do the candle thing, man. You can even write a letter, not of blame, of love. Thank you for coming into my life, dear blah blah blah. Thank you for coming into my life and for teaching me valuable lessons about myself and what I deserve and what I don't deserve and what I don't need in my life. But now I have to surrender you and let you go. Heart, mind, body and soul, past, present and future, and then burn the letter. It works. And people say to me, how many times can I write the letter? As many times as you need to. I did it maybe 5, 6, 7 times before I could finally think about him without going, like, losing my breath or feel like I'm going insane. So I had to do it a few times. Smiley, me too, knowing this person since 2014, and I can never let him go. He's bad for me. The one that I'm talking about was bad for me. I know that I'm a highly evolved soul, and this person was still young and learning. I'm 41. At the time I was 37. Man told me he was 28. Do you think he was 28, guys? Now, he looks 28, yeah? But I found out 3 years later that when me and him had hooked up, he was fucking 22 and I was 37. What the fuck? I'm not gonna lie though, it was the best I had ever had. Not gonna lie. The best. Give credit where it's due, right, guys? The best. Not gonna lie. Beautiful Rastafarian hair. Weed and coconut smell. Very intoxicating. Such swag about him. I was just like, damn, man. I know that I would be real bad. I would be real bad if I had him in my life. It was too much, but he was the best, man. The best. This is why I need that Zoom. Yeah, Frankie, yes. Oh, I feel you. Trust me, Becky Boo. Oh my God. And guys, you know when they talk about being well endowed and all of that stuff, and they were like, he was hung. And you know how people say, like, this was like a rhino man. This was not a rhino man. This man had an elephant foot. I'm sorry, but he did. It was beautiful. Not gonna lie. He was beautiful in every way. Girl, stop manifesting him back. Oh, hell no. I cut the cord, man. I cut the cord. I cannot. I have been told from my guides that he will pop back in. I know he will. But I'm going to be strong. You're 41. He's only 20 something. Anna, be strong, be strong, be strong. You're older than him. Find your power, girl. That's what I always say to myself. I'm like, you're the older one in this. Act cool. So I think I'm overly cool, because there would be times when he would message me and he'd be like, yo, can we meet? And I'm like, no, I can't. I'm in bed. You know, I'm trying to play it really cool, even though every fiber in my body wants to just go right there and just... But I was like, no, I can't, because I know I'm going to be addicted. I know what I'm like. My friends always tell me, you know, there's no happy medium with you. You're either so extreme or you're not extreme. And that's Capricorn quality. What can I say? 1 minute I'm blonde, the next minute I have fucking like black hair, purple hair, red hair. So I'm never like in the middle. I'm always one or the other. Can't help it. Can you manifest the person back? You can, but in a way that's tampering with free will. It's, you have to tell the divine, your angels and your guides, what you want, and you have to tell them, send me what is for my highest good. If this person is no good for you and this person isn't a cheerleader for you, forget it. Marianne, my ex came back after 7 years. What an intensive wrecking ball. Forget it. You know, 7 is a very spiritual number. So you would have learnt about yourself. You would have learnt what I want and what I don't want. And every good guy I met, I don't give them a chance, because I still talk to the 2014 guy all the time. Smiley, you got to don't put all your eggs in one basket, yeah? You're a woman and you need to be free, and you need to experience everything that life has to give. I cannot put my eggs all in one basket for this one person. I'm 41. I should know better. Yeah, I should know better. I'm just reading some of your... Oh, thank you, Preena. I am so 41. You know, people are scared to get old. I am so excited to get older, because hopefully I still look like this when I'm like 50. Let's see. Are you married now? I am not. I am single as it comes. I've been single for about 10 years. The last time that I had an intimate connection was with this guy that I was talking about 4 years ago. In total, I've probably been a nun and celibate for like 12 years in total. Obviously not together, guys. I am not some kind of a psycho. But I would rather have an intimate connection with somebody that I have a soul connection to. Otherwise, forget it. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. So in total, I've probably been celibate for about 12 years. The longest time was 5, then 3, and then 2, and then 4, and then you add it on, and it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, so I'm like a virgin right now, guys. Just saying. I wrote him a paragraph on Insta. He blocked me. My old Insta, I wrote, never came, contact me again, no block. Forget this person. Christina, this person doesn't realize your worth. And they'll realize it when you're happy and when you're with someone else. That's when they usually like to come and ruin everything. Seen Sex in the City, right? Look how Big comes in when she's finally happy. I like that too. I'm an Aquarius and Capricorn cusp. I'm the same, but Cancer, yeah? And Cancerians and Capricorns, Aquarius, Aquarius is here to change the world. Your air signs, you're always overthinking. Capricorns are very stubborn, ruled by Saturn. They like it a certain way. Cancerians, mothers of the zodiac sign. Capricorn's the father of the zodiac sign. We like structure. Cancerians like to have the family, the wonderful home. Let's see. He got married while he was still with me. I walked away. He divorced 1 year later, and now he is back. As long as well, you must have a serious karmic connection together. I would really be interested to know what's going on with this connection. Stacey Lynn, send me your birthday and your person's birthday, date and month, and I will do a reading every other day. Well, it's complicated. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is so complicated. I can imagine. How do you know if you've got a soul connection with somebody? Lady Tina, you dream about each other, you think about each other, you don't know why you think about this person. Usually when you think of somebody who you haven't seen in a while, or even that you're with, it's because you have a psychic link. So you think of your person thinks of you at the same time. If you dream each other, you dream about each other, it's usually because you have a soul and psychic link to each other. That's what makes it really intense. If I tell you the full story, because I have told this story as well, like I was saying on my YouTube channel, I'm Capricorn and he can't comprehend why I'm such a workaholic. Capricorns, that's all we do. Guys, if you ever need a job done, call a Capricorn. We get it done. Mariana, I'm not sure. I think I read you already. I'll repost it, the live later on. If I haven't, I promise I'll read you on Thursday. But I've definitely got you down. He keeps telling me we are yin and yang and we don't go, but we keep being pulled back together. That's because something karmically is not completed. He owes you or you owe him something. I've been dreaming lately. This is happening more often. There's an awakening going on. When people start dreaming and remembering their dreams, there's an awakening ascension here going on here. Why do I not feel in the same boat despite being married? Oh, honey. You know, life is too short to stay in something that you're not happy in. I'm sorry. And people always say to me, yeah, but it's not easy because we're married. I'm like, well, fucking make it easy, yeah? You don't want to be on your deathbed and fucking regret that I didn't do this or I didn't do that. Trust me, I would know about the whole deathbed thing. Yeah, 4 open heart surgeries. You don't want to be on deathbed and say, I fucking regret it. If you are happy and your person makes you happy, then fucking stay there. But if your person is not being a cheerleader for you, reevaluate your situation. You've got one life as you to live. So live it well. That's the only thing I can tell you. Live it well. Okay, hold on. I know, I just read something. I'm a Taurus, and it's so hard to compromise in life for me. Taurus are very fixed signs, very stubborn. Depending on what your person is, and you're an earth sign as well. So you need to go out. You need to be outside in Mother Nature. I always remember my dreams. You're so lucky, you need to write them down. Lucy, write down your dreams. Sid and I were supposed to get married in 2018, but my only child passed in December 2017. I'm so sorry, baby. We're still going to marry. If he makes you happy, I don't like to say you're clusterfuck. Clusterfucks, mum. I love you. Okay, so there is a soul contract between children as well that cross over. I've had a few. When children leave at a young age, we have a soul contract, and those souls are highly evolved souls. And FYI, I've lost some children too, and we don't get further away from our child. We get closer to them. Every day we wake up, we get closer to the ones that we love. We don't get further. So remember that. And your loved one is never far away. Remember that when you cross over to the other side, the only difference between that soul and your soul is that your soul is still in the body and that soul is out of the body. But there is no distance between you and that child, and you and any loved one. I would know. I see them. Can I get on the list? D. Sean D. Okay. Make sure you've done it right. I've taken a screenshot of you, honey. I always remember my dreams of him. I did what you said for my husband. It was not easy, sending him healing and love and light. That's the best way to do it. Nazreen, that's the best way to do it. It's hard, but it's the best way to do it. For me, I love Saul and I want to get married with him. Yes, but does he want to get married to you? Does he feel the same as you? This is the question that you have to ask yourself. Or are you wasting your energy and time and your life on somebody that is not giving you what you deserve? You know, I got taught very valuable relationship lessons at such a young age. And I thank my daughter's father. I met him when I was 16. He was 15. And it was a fucking wild ride. We were so toxic for each other. It was abusive. It was awful. No money on the streets. Women, physical abuse, mental abuse, spiritual abuse. It was everything that I basically signed up for as Anna. So my soul will evolve and grow. I don't believe that things that happen in our life that we deem as tumultuous is what we deserve. I feel like some of it is karma, but I also feel it's lessons that we chose to experience so we can evolve. And people never understand certain things until we either meditate and go into deep meditation and see the meaning of why we go through things and what lessons did we learn from that experience. Usually it takes someone to have a near-death experience, like me. Usually it takes a meditation, like me, so I connect to the other side both ways that time. I know you love someone and it's okay to love somebody, but you have to love yourself. You're the most important thing. If you don't love yourself, then all bets are off. Forget it. If you don't love you, what energy do you think you're emanating out there? What do you think you're attracting? If you have no self-esteem, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I have scars, I have stretch marks, I have this, that, and the other. What energy do you think you're emanating out? Is it an attractive one, or is it a quality where you can't even look at yourself? Why would somebody look at you then? You can't even look at yourself in the mirror. Why would anyone look at you then? What you put out, you get back in. If you want the energy of love, the energy of love frequency, that's the energy you got to put out there, guys, in order to get it back. That's how we work. Your aura goes out, and your aura pulls back to you what it is that you put out. Listen, I wanted to get married to D as well, but I also knew that marrying him, I would have to take on all the other bullshit, because this guy is somebody that has to have everyone around him. He likes attention. He likes to be seen. He likes the attention of women. And it's like, could I put up with that? Do you think I could put up with that? Because I don't think I could. Sorry, B-boy. What if someone tattoos their name? What if someone tattoos their name on you? Does that bind you and that person? I think there will be a bond between the both of you until there isn't. Listen, I never ever thought I was going to get over my daughter's dad. I met him when I was 16. I was with him for 8 years, and then another 15 years of misery, calling, stalking. And I never ever thought I would get over that man. Ever. 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 This is my first love, and the father of my first child. I never thought I thought I was going to die without him. Turns out that's not the case. Because the other one came in and I was like, damn, I didn't even think about the other one, the first one. I didn't. So there is going to be a bond when there is a tattoo, yeah. But there's also the removal of tattoos. It's not going to stay with you forever. It will stay with you as long as you continue to think, feel it. There is a bond, but it won't remain. It really depends on when you're ready to let it go. And you want to get married with him. Does he want to marry you? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Yeah, the only reason why I'm in the relationship for now, I'm financially unstable and I am trying to find a job. You will. Hera, I claim that for you, honey. You will. Jaina, you keep saying that you love Sal and you want to get married with him. Does he want to marry you? Ask yourself that question. What energy are you emanating out to him? I'm pregnant, getting divorced, bloody hell. Make tea, not love. Make love and make tea, man. I'm pregnant, getting a divorce. Jobless, so overwhelmed, but I'm loving your energy. Listen, that baby's going to take your attention off all the shit. Do not say that you're jobless. Do not say that you're alone, because you're never alone. I realized that when I had my near-death experience. When I closed my eyes and I left my body, I could see angels, guides and loved ones. You're never ever alone. That's a lie that people tell themselves. It's not true. You're never alone. The only way that all you need to do is ask for help. And FYI, I had my open heart surgery, so my heart wasn't right. I was pregnant with my daughter. I was not supposed to be pregnant with my daughter. They told me I was going to die when I was 10 because of my open heart surgeries, because my heart didn't develop properly. They said to my mum, enjoy her because she's not going to live past 10, 41. Hello, still here. They told me I'm not allowed to drink, smoke, have children. I'm not allowed to do this, that, the other, go swimming, go to the gym. I did everything. I'm not allowed to have tattoos, not allowed to do anything. I did all of the above. Against all odds, I'm still here. I was pregnant with Eliza when I called my partner's phone. I was about 8 months pregnant, big belly pregnant. I called my partner, her dad, and some bitch picks up the phone. God love her. Sorry. Some girl picks up the phone. Who is this? And I'm like, who is this? Like, I'm the baby mum. Who are you? And then he comes on the phone and he's laughing and cackling like it's a joke. And I'm on road at 12 o'clock at night. Yeah, midnight. Because I don't want to be arguing in my house for my whole family to hear this situation. And I'm walking on road and I'm touching my belly and I'm saying to my baby, it looks like it's just you and me, kid. Because this man ain't going to be a part of your life. So I get it. I raised my daughter on my own. My mum has helped me, but I'm the carer for my mum. I take care of my daughter. I never had no man take care of me. I'm being the man in my life. When I fall down, I pick myself up. I take care of me and I take care of my family. So always remember the one person that you can rely on is you. Don't ever forget that, guys. Miranda, you're on the list. Just make sure you put your birthday and your person's birthday. Junebug, send me your birthday and your person's birthday via email, because I'm not going to get everything here, and I will read for you every other day. Please could you get me on the list? D, my name is Faldila. Okay, all right. I'm just talking at the moment. Email me. My email is on all my social medias. I lived in a council flat, one house, 3 people. I've been there, guys. Trust me. I've been on the streets where I had no money. There was one time when I had family around, but I didn't like to really depend on my family. And I couldn't even buy food for my kid at one point. And I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do. And I made a promise to myself. I said, I'm not going to depend on anyone ever again. I'm going to graft my ass off. What's the difference between soulmates and twin flames? Soulmates can be your best friend, your mum, your children, your dad. Twin flames is the one soul that's split into 2. They have to go through their dark night of the soul. You go through your dark night of the soul. You come together and go through the dark night of the soul together. If you can complete the dark night of the soul together as twin flames, then you have a soulmate and a twin flame partner for life. When people say, Anna, I want to find my twin flame, I'm like, or people will say to me, Anna, I think I found my twin flame. I always say run. Because twin flame dynamic is not as easy as you guys think it is. It's better just to find a soul connection, because sometimes twin flames don't actually end up together in this lifetime. You might meet your twin flame in 10 lifetimes to come. Sometimes you're not meant to be together. Sometimes you're just meant to meet, just to know that you are there, and then meet again later on in life. So twin flame dynamics, I'm like, run as fast as you can. Could I get on the list, please? Lindsay, of course you can. Just send your name, your date of birth. No one will be missed out. Sarah Ansley. Yep. How can you block out external factors that affect your soul connection, e.g. interracial couple? I love those ones. It teaches those people external to you, forget the fucking colour. Because when, I don't care if you're black or white, you're green or you're pink or you're fucking purple, remove the skin and all of our souls are exactly the same fucking colour. Sorry, but it's true. So it's like, a family member of mine was like, you need to stick to our culture, you know, stick to our culture because there may be problems. And I'm like, don't fucking stick to our culture. Expand. Meet anyone and anyone you can. Create beautiful babies. Go and do your thing, and don't let anyone stop you from living life, because your mother and your father has lived their life. They're already married, they've traveled, they've bought their house. Your life is for living. Your life is not for them to live it. You live your fucking life. Your mum and your dad is not living your life for you. Do you understand? There are things in our lives where we have to follow our parents. Of course we do. But when you get to a certain age, you're responsible for your actions and your words and your deeds. And when you die, you don't take your mum and your dad and your brother and your sister and your husband and your uncles and your aunties and your children. You come into this world on your own. You're going out on your own, yeah? So make sure that you live the best life that you can, guys, okay? The best life that you can. All right, Junior, I got you. I don't know the email. Hopefully get on the list. Becky, annalizasouza at icloud.com. ANNALIZA. And my surname is SOUZA at icloud.com. I needed to hear that. Good. I'm glad. I never heard the term twin flames until recently. If I am one, it's so not fun. Stacey, it ain't fun, man. Someone told me that I have dark around me. How do I get rid of it? You tell that someone to fuck off. The only dark that's around you is the dark that you allow to come in. You control everything that comes into your life. You control everything that comes into your life. You have the power to get rid. And dark magic and black clouds, they only have power if you give it power. So if there's anyone that's sending you negative thoughts and feelings and words, you send them love and light. That's how you counteract evil, negativity, and the dark. Isn't it, B-boy? Counteract the dark with the light. You do not have butterfly _ dragon. You don't have dark energy around you. No, you don't. Do not claim that. There's nothing to get rid of. Surround yourself with white light. Visualize it. I love you for saying that, Becky. You trust and believe in me, but you need to start believing in you. You're the most important thing here. Medea, I got you. This made me think. When will you read the list? I'm going to read every other day. So I done a reading today. I'm gonna, everyone that sent me their birthdays and their person's birthday yesterday and today, I'm gonna do another reading on Thursday, and then off on Friday, and I'll be coming back on Saturday, off on Sunday. I'll be coming back on Monday. No one is gonna get left out. As long as you send me an email, send me a message here on TikTok when I come off my live. Instagram or YouTube, all my links are on my TikTok, so just click on it, and no one will get missed out. Just bear with me because it takes some time to do the reading. If you want an in-depth reading, then send me an email. I need help. I'm having problems with my boyfriend. Radhika Singh, send me your birthday, your person's birthday, and I'll be reading for you and tell you what the connection is about. Sometimes connections are not meant to be. Do terminated babies come back into the mothers? Do you have any stories about that topic? Yes. So there is a soul contract between you and the soul of the child, whether you abort that child or you lose that child with miscarriage. You have a soul connection. So if, let's just say, because I've had one as well. So when I was 18, I had to get rid of the child and circumstances. So when you have a soul contract with a child, what happens is, on the other side, before you incarnate into this physical body, you'll have all your guides, all your angels, and all your loved ones. And then you will say to your guides and your loved ones, okay, so I want to experience this and this. I think I want to lose my finger on like the 17th of January, 1985. And they're like, are you sure you want to do that? Yeah, I do. And plus all of these things that I'm going to go through is going to balance out karma from, you know, the last life that I just lived. And then other souls will come in, and then, like, let's say me and my daughter. In a past life, my daughter was my mother, I was the daughter. When we cross over to the other side, we'll have a meeting, and it will be like, oh, I didn't really do very well as your mum, did I? That's what my daughter now would say to me. She used to be my mum in a past life. We didn't do so well in that lifetime. So what we're going to do is we're going to come together in the next life, except this time you're going to be my mum, I'm going to be the daughter, and we can try and learn and teach each other that way. So we always come in with our soul tribe. Everyone that you are connected with in this lifetime, you've probably known them in another lifetime. They were probably your mother, your brother, your son, your uncles, your aunties, whatever. And you're learning something from each other. So in terms of termination, the soul can come back again, 100%. So my best friend's pops passed away. He's one of my guides, love him. And I knew that there was a part of his soul that was going to come through a child that was going to be born into their family. And the boy exactly looks like my uncle. Looks exactly like her father. It's insane. So the soul can come back. Yes, you'll see traits of your loved one. My brother who passed away, my son acts exactly like my brother. It's because there's a part of that soul of your brother inside that baby. So souls do come in. What are the circumstances for having an abortion or having a miscarriage? Well, the soul and you will say, look, you're going to have to abort me. So the soul will say to me, Mum, you're going to have to abort me when you're 18 because of the circumstances. What are the circumstances? No money. I was 18. I was in a violent relationship. I had no food to eat. There was no way in hell I was going to bring that child into this lifetime. And what? Feed it? What? In a violent situation, a violent relationship? Hell no. So you're actually doing a service. And you agreed to this connect. You agreed to this termination. Miscarriages, I'm not coming in yet. Some souls are like, I'm not ready to come in yet, so I have a miscarry. And I've miscarried twice, and I got rid of one baby when I was 18. But my children are still around me. I sense them, I feel them all the time. So it's a soul contract between you and that soul. So yes, the child will be like, I'm coming in. Some children don't want to come in straight away. Circumstances. Mum is broke. She's not happy. She's really depressed. It's affecting her physical body. So I'm not coming in. And then the miscarry happens. So yes, there are circumstances like that happens. So those are the topics. Those are the stories around that. So when people say, oh, you killed your child from a termination. No, you didn't. Because souls don't die. The physical body has to die at some point. We're old meat. We're like meat. Our body rots, right? We get older. The soul is everlasting. The one that matters is the soul. And the only reason why I'm able to talk to you right now is because there's a soul in my body. If the soul is not in my body, I can't have this conversation with you. So it's the soul. Just look at it like this. Your body is a car. And without you inside the car, that car ain't moving. Without my soul inside this car, this body ain't moving. Get it? Make sense, guys? Well, self is insane. I agreed to several abusive relations. So did I. So did I. Her dad beat the shit out of me. I mean, you punched me in my face. You punched me in my stomach. I'm on the ground. Why are you getting a broom to hit me on my back? Man down. I'm already down. What are you doing? Do I hate him for that? Of course I don't. I love him. I thank him for what he did to me. Because now I am so powerful. When I train my daughter, do not ever let anyone put their hands on you. I'm allowed to do that because I'm your mum. But anyone else, no. So, is my angel trying to tell me something? Listen. Pay attention to butterflies, dragonflies, signs and synchronicities, feathers in the weirdest places, the flickering of the lights, knocking on the wall. These are signs and symbols from your loved ones. The same song on the radio, finding coins everywhere, and you don't know how they got there. These are signs and symbols and synchronicities from our loved ones that they try to send us all day, every day, and we don't pay attention to it. We try to rationalize everything, don't we? Oh, thank you, Rain. I love you. Wishing me a speedy recovery. I'm addicted to this guy. He's 41. I'm 62. I carry my knot to miss his call. Miss his call. You know, girls, if you want a man to think about you, stop calling him. Stop texting him. Ghost this shit out of him. And he's going to be like, why hasn't she messaged me today? What's going on? She's supposed to be addicted to me. This is advice. This is advice I give everyone. You want him to think about you? stop messaging him. Ghost the shit out of him. And then he's going to wonder, why isn't my stalker messaging me today? And then he's going to fucking miss you. He's going to miss that you don't text him, that you don't call him. He's going to miss it. Best advice I could ever give anyone. I was born with no finger on my left hand. I think that's something that happened in your past, 100%. Guys, have you got a birthmark on your body that's really, really weird? Maybe it looks like a bullet hole. Or maybe it's like a massive scar, like the birthmark is really dark or really white. Those are all from past lives, dude. They just came with you in this life. So can you see all of these birthmarks that I got on my face? For some reason I think it's shrapnel, like an explosion, and then all of this glass just went into my face and it's just appeared as a birthmark in this lifetime. It's definitely from a past life, 100%. You know your shit. How can a person connect with the kid that they lost? Meditate. One day I said to my children on the other side, or the youngest one that I had lost, I said, my children on the other side, I know you're with me, but just one of you, the little one, show me that you're around. And I remember I woke up one day and it was the most beautiful, I feel like crying just talking about it. You know when your mirror gets steamed up in the bathroom? But this was in my bedroom. There ain't no taps, no hot water, no nothing. And I'm in the mirror and I'm fixing myself. And then I look to the corner of my mirror and I see a baby handprint on the window. At this point, my daughter's already a teenager, so she don't have a baby handprint. And I knew that my babies were with me. They never leave. They don't go. You can do it through meditation. You'll hear sounds. You'll hear their name. Their souls too, you know. Let me see. How do you find yourself and become so strong? How did I find myself? Well, first I had to go to the depth of hell. I had to go through all the worst case scenarios in my life. The loss of a child, the abusive relationship, telling myself that I was nothing, I am no one, I will never resort to anything, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I have stretch marks. And then one day I had enough of playing the fucking victim. I just fucking had enough. I had enough of feeling sorry for myself. I had enough of saying, you know what, Anna, I'm fucking enough. Enough telling yourself false truths. You saying that you're not good enough, that you're nothing. I go, this is what you emanate out. And people are going to think that you're nothing and give you dirty looks and think you're nobody. So I changed my mindset. I am something. I will be something. I am fucking hot. I am beautiful. I told myself truths because God didn't make any mistakes when he created me. And he didn't make any mistakes when he created you. You just have to love yourself. This is why I said self-love is the most important thing. And everyone else comes in second. Get it? I had to learn my value, Stacey, and how to stand on my own and love me. And it was so hard. Good, because that was the hardest lesson that everyone here in this world has to learn. To self-love, respect and love yourself. That's the most important thing. Can it block a pregnancy? Yes. If your chakras are blocked, for those of you who don't know what chakras are, Google it. When you overanalyze something, it transmutes into an energy down the body through the throat chakra, the heart chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, the stomach area, and your root chakra. It clouds everything. So these spinning wheels that we all have in our spiritual body, they're not in alignment. And when you're not in alignment, you block the energy flow of maybe wanting to have a baby, wanting to have a kid. So you've got to get out of your own way, guys, and start being more positive. And then the spinning wheels inside of you, which we call chakras, will get into alignment. We block the energy frequency of love, money, fertility, pregnancy by worrying. Worry transmutes into an energy and it goes down through our body, down through our feet. Get rid of those energy frequencies, vibrate up. When you vibrate up, Up is where God is. The divine sources are angels and our loved ones. It's the sky. When you vibrate down, you vibrate into a lower, denser energy, right? So unclog your chakras, vibe up, stop thinking of all the negative fucking things that can go wrong, because you will create it. Change your mindset, you change your life. That's how it works. Thank you for saying that you're sorry about what I went through, but I ain't sorry. This is my life. This is my... For those of you who've been through a lot of shit, you're here to story tell. You're here to tell your story, so other people that are going through the same things as you will say, you know what? If Hera can go through that and she survived it and look how strong she is, I can fucking go through it. That's why I tell my story. Oh, thank you, honey. Monica, I love you. You're such a safe space for me. I love you. Do I do fertility reads? I can pick it up when I do readings. I keep seeing a shadow walk past me. Deborah, I see it all the time. And I know it's my grandfather or my grandma. And we always go to the horror movie stuff. Oh my God, there's a dark energy in my house. It's like usually our loved ones. And the energy is cold and it's like it's a negative energy. It's like, no, silly. It's your grandmother trying to get your fucking attention, but you're not paying attention to it. They always say that to me. So when I connect to a loved one on the other side, they'll make me see, feel and sense things. And then I'll say to my client, do you see dark shadows on your wall? And she's like, yes. Oh my God. I was like, you do know that's your grandmother. What? I thought about it, but then I felt really scared because it seemed like a really suppressed energy. And I'm like, it's suppressed because that your loved one is so frustrated that they've been sending you signs and symbols and you ain't receiving it because you're trying to rationalize everything that you fucking see. It could even be a guide or a guardian angel. Just open up. Go, hello. So when I see the shadows and I see, like, because I see fairies and so does my mum in my house and angels, I'm like, hi, how are you? As long as you're of love and light and you're not here to hurt anyone, you're welcome to stay. That's what I say. That's all I say. So just say hi. How are you? So I just said, hi, how are you? Good. That's what I do. I keep hearing noises like someone is there. That's probably because your loved ones are there. They're trying to get your attention. They don't like it when they... Do you know how much energy it takes for our loved ones to try and give us signs and symbols and synchronicities? Do you know how much energy it takes for our loved ones on the other side? Because remember, they're on a higher frequency and we're down here on Earth. They would have to lower their frequency to try and manipulate that butterfly to land on your fucking face. Yeah? And you still don't see it. So the butterfly is landing on your nose and you're like... And you're thinking about your grandmother at this period... But you're not paying attention to it, are you? Because you're trying to rationalize it. Stop rationalizing it, guys. Did that just happen? Yes, it did. It did. Yeah? Stop thinking it didn't, because it did. And my loved ones like to knock on the door. And I'm like, come in. That's all I say. Come in. Because I know who it is. I think about my grandfather. I know it's him. I'm not sure if my best friend is cheating. Zadia, I'm not sure if my boyfriend is cheating. He has before, so I don't know if I'm too much on guard. If you're going to get back into a connection with somebody who's been shady and who has cheated, you have to let go of all insecurities that happened in the past and you've got to clear the slate and start brand new. If you're going into the connection that you were once with, a connection that you once had, and this person's done something shady on you and you're insecure, you cannot be in the relationship. Because you'll always have this thing at the back of your head. If you're going into this connection again and this person was shady towards you, you have to make sure that you clear the slate. I trust you. And when you get facts and you can see that this person was actually shady and cheating, then you can kick them to the curb. But if you're going into the connection and it's a brand new thing, you got to forget it. Leave everything that happened in the past. Do not bring past insecurities into the new connection because you're going to create problems. There are no pastures or fields anywhere near me. However, I always have bees in my house. Do you know what bees is a representation of Christ? It's abundance. It represents honey. It represents that abundance is coming your way. Maney, get out of your own way and let the abundance come in. Sunflower, I hope you're well. I'd love a reading. So I'm doing a soul connection reading. I need your birthday and your person's birthday. Send it to me on my email through here, TikTok or Instagram, or what was the other one, YouTube. And I will be doing readings every other day. Please put it in the format of date, month, and then the year. Year I don't really need. My cat's name is B-Boy. B-Boy. If it's something bad and it's not our beloved ones, how can we understand that? You'll know if it's bad. Let me tell you, if something is really evil and bad, you're moving out. You ain't gonna stay there. People are like, I don't have choices, I don't have money, I don't got nowhere to go. You will stay at a friend's house, you will sleep in your fucking car if it's bad. A good way to cleanse negative energy: sage, white sage, Palo Santo, having crystals in your house, setting the intention, just intending to the divine that you've got a white light energy, like just a white energy around your house, around your family, all day, every day. I am protected by the divine. And always call Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is the one who takes the evil back down to hell. He's the one who gives you protection and strength. Archangel Michael, Google him. If it's a negative energy and you feel it's negative, white sage, it clears out everything. Sweet grass is good to burn. Palo Santo is good to burn. Incense is good to burn. Order it from Amazon. I like keeping my roses from my garden. I dry them and then I burn it. I see robins. I know it's my brother. Yes, Kellee. Yes, it's definitely your brother. It takes so much energy to manipulate the butterfly and the bird. What crystals? Everyone should have a rose. Everyone should have a rose quartz crystal. Everyone should have an amethyst crystal. Everyone should have a selenite crystal. Selenite crystals is the angel crystal. You'll pull in all the angels and the fairies. Spiders. Think about what a spider does. It can create a home anywhere it goes. It means you are somebody, Sean, that can create something so beautiful anywhere. And spiders is I love spiders. I don't like touching them, but I do love spiders. And you can actually Google spiritual meaning of a spider, and it talks about creation. You're able to create. You're getting all these inspired ideas, and it's time to start threading these things together. But your mum thinks it's insane and funny, the same dreams that you've been having for a kid. You're an older soul than your mum. Know that. I would say to my best friend, you know, you're an older soul than your mum. And her mum would have an argument. No, I'm older than her. Yes, just because you're 79 now and she's only 40, it doesn't mean that she's not older than you. It just means that she's been in this, she's come here to the 3D world more times than you, the old soul. Will sage prevent past ones from visiting? Sage clears out everything. That's why I always say, after you burn sage to clear out any negative energies, burn sweet grass, Palo Santo, and then you say a prayer. Anything that's of love and light, remain. Anything that's not of light and of love, go into the light. You don't belong here. My loved ones, welcome to stay. Just please don't scare the shit out of me. Simple things. Say these simple things. So sage clears out everything. Does it clear out loved ones? Yes. Does it clear out negative, evil energy? Yes. But that's why I always burn incense after I say an intention prayer. My loved ones, my angels, my guides, you stay here. Don't go anywhere. But anything that's not of love and light, and anything that doesn't walk in God's white light, go. Why do my ears burn and my eyelids? Highly evolved soul. When your ears burn, or even when you hear the dee, it's a high vibrational frequency. You're tuning in to the higher source. Because if you was to look, so the way I saw things when I had my near-death experience when I was 31, when I had my 4th open heart surgery, I didn't see you as flesh. I see the soul. So if you was to look at every human being through the spiritual eyes, you will see that every soul walking on earth is a ball of white light, just in a physical body. It's insane. We're just balls of white light. And this white light that we are is connected to the God source. We all came from the God source. All of us. That's why we are all connected to each other. Race, color, creed, don't care what you are. We're all connected to each other. We're all brothers and sisters. You're my brother, you're my sister. We're all connected to each other. All of us. Whether you like me or not, I'm still your brother, I'm still your sister. I still love you same way. I hear whistling like crazy for 2 years. You're a clairaudit. Marianne Landsberg, you're a clairaudit. You're like my daughter. You're here. Pay attention when you hear these sounds. Pay attention to what you're thinking, feeling at that time. How are you doing? I had a whole rainbow in my house covering my living room from the ceiling. Oh my God. Do you guys know about the rainbow story in the Bible? When God said, I will never send a flood again. And to show you that my promise, that I will keep my promise, I will send you the rainbow. It's a covenant. It's a promise. It's abundant. It's abundance. It's good luck. It means get out of your way and let the divine come in. Divine is going to throw rainbow colors at you. Rainbow experience, loving experiences to you. Be open to receiving it when you see rainbows. I get my ears making that high-pitched noise. I have it all day. Kissy Missy May, I have it all day long. And one day it was so loud, I actually said to my angels, I was like, guys, you either need to turn down that high-pitched tone or get rid of it. So it stopped. But because I've had it for so many years, I was so used to it. The day that they turned off the sound, I hated it. I felt alone. I felt really off key. I was like, no, I want you to come back. Come back. I changed my mind. Come back. And it did. It came back straight away. I got so used to having those sounds that I didn't want it to leave. Thanks for letting me know. You're connecting and you don't realize it. Yes. What could I just said? It's freaking me out and have been ignoring. I always used to hear music and white noise, but when I become stressed, hear panicky, muffled voices. Yeah, you need to meditate. You're Miss Demeanor. You are a clairaudit as well. I can feel it. You're a clairaudit as well as Marianne. You're a clairaudit as well. So that means you hear, you sense things. If it's muffled, silence the ego mind. Tune out. Tell your ego to shut the fuck up and listen to your heart space. And listen with your heart. Don't listen with the ego. And you'll hear everything so clear as day. It takes work because all the clairs, clairvoyant, that's clear seeing, clairaudit, clear hearing, clairsentient and claircognizance, feeling and knowing. These are all abilities that we were all born with because we're souls and we all have these abilities. Now, these abilities are like our body. It's a muscle. So if your body, you're going to the gym and you're pumping up weights, you're training that muscle. Yes, guys? So with your clairaudit, how do you train this muscle so it could be amazing? Meditate. Meditation will help you to train, to listen, to quiet the mind, to sense and feel what's around you and not being afraid of it because you are always protected. You're always loved and protected, whether you like it or not. And we all have guardian angels assigned to us from the moment we're born to the moment we go home. So we have guardian angels assigned to us all day, every day. So the way you train those powers, because we all have it. If you're a soul in a physical body, we all have these powers. Some of us are more tuned to it than others. Some of us are more on focusing on money and relationships and getting the big car and the big house. That's the ego base where you are. The soul is screaming out for more. So you have all those people that are millionaires. They have their car, their house, they have their relationship, but I'm still miserable as fuck. Why? Because there is a part of you that's missing something. It's the soul that needs to be fulfilled. The physical, you can gain whatever you want, you graft and work hard for it, but when you have everything, there's always going to be something missing, right? And that's the soul, the connection of the soul. And how do I do that? Meditate. I will highly recommend meditation for everybody. You want to heal yourself from cancer? You want to heal yourself from having open heart surgery, or having heart disease, or frozen shoulder, or arthritis pains, or anemia, whatever fucking illness you can think of? Meditate. Because meditation heals you from inside out. Now, see him, yeah? When he fell and he broke his foot, do you think I took him to a vet? I did Reiki on him. I put crystals all over his body. I did Reiki on him. I visualized the white light from heaven through my hands. I said to the angels and everything of love and light, put the energy frequency in my hands and heal everything in him, within him, outside of him. I think after about 4 or 5 days, he wasn't limping anymore. He was jumping up fences, running around like a little asshole that he is. He was good. Reiki on yourself. Running your hands down your body, checking yourself. Check yourself from head to toe. Excuse me. The good thing and the one thing that you should do is slam your hands together. Clap it together to activate those little chakras in your hands. You got powerful hands. Your hands. What happens when you fall over as a child? Do you remember when you fell over as a child? What's the first thing that you did? You grabbed your knee, didn't you? Why? Because subconsciously, unconsciously, we know that our hands can give healing. So when you fall and you graze your knee, what is the first thing that you do? You grab your knee, don't you? When you fall over. It's because our soul knows that we have healing hands. All of us. I keep finding dead bees on my porch. What does that mean? I would sage. Just sage. Dead bees on the porch. Just sage. And you need crystals as well. You can actually get crystals for the garden and you can bury it in the ground. So if you like live in an area where there was negativity that happened, you can bury crystals into the ground. But the best way to cleanse a crystal is to blow on it, because what you do when you get a crystal, when you blow on it, you put your life force energy into it, and anyone that's touched it, the energy will come out of it. That's the best way. And set the intention. So when you hold your crystal in your hand, you say, I set this crystal with the intention to protect, love, and cleanse everything around my area. And bury it in the ground. If you put crystals in your plants, it will grow. It will grow. So having dreams again and again is a message. It is. If you keep getting the same message, you need to write it down, because divine is trying to connect to you. If you want to cleanse your space, white sage. White sage, I recommend it for everyone and anyone. Palo Santo, incense, good for cleansing. I highly recommend it. You can, Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about this. I love him. Do you know, I done a dedication to Dr. Joe Dispenza, and he fucking messaged me and he was like, thank you. I was like, oh my God, Dr. Joe Dispenza messaged me. I love him. I love him. I love Dr. Joe. I highly recommend his book, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Becoming Supernatural. He talks about healing through the mind. How he healed somebody with stage 4 cancer, and her name just happened to be Anna, and she had stage 4 cancer, and she was like, they said, I'm sorry, Anna, but you got like 4 months to live. And she was like, is it though? And then she just meditated 1 hour every day for 3 months. She went back to the hospital. Do you think they could find a trace of cancer in her body? They were like, we don't know what you've done, but somehow we can't even say that it's what is that word when the cancer is gone? They were like, there's no trace. How is it possible that this woman's supposed to die in 3 months and now they can't find a fucking trace of the cancer? Meditation, guys. Meditation heals you from the inside out. Now, I'm not saying that you don't go and take your medicine that you need to take. I like to do it both ways, holistical meditation. I like to go to the doctors and get my medication, whatever. So you have to do it every way that you can. Don't just do it one way, and don't depend on one thing. Try all avenues. That's how I see it. I have a random rubbing of palms. I do when I feel my energy heightening. You can touch somebody and you'll give healing to that person. So white sage is good. You can buy it on Amazon. I get my white sage from Amazon. You know, the best white sages and all of those things are all in the USA, man. You guys got the best stuff, and your crystals are huge. What if the crystal breaks? Leave it there. Sunflower, sunshine. It means that if a crystal breaks, it means that place needs it to be cleansed. So leave the crystal that is broken there. Leave it there for like 3 or 4 days. Let it cleanse the energy. Maybe even just put it underneath something and leave it there. When a crystal breaks, people are like, oh my God, it's bad luck. No, it's not. It's because divine wants to cleanse that space. That's why your crystal breaks. People say, I've lost crystals, Anna. Does that mean I've got bad luck? No. When you lose your crystal, it means that somebody that needs it the most is going to find it, because you're done. You're done with it. It means you're done. You don't need it anymore. I have an X on both of my hands, a lifeline. What does that mean? It means you are a white witch in another life. It means you are herbal. It means you worked with food and you heal people. It means you have the capability of healing. Do I believe in white witches? Do I believe in the negative ones? Of course I do. But whatever energy you put out, you get back in. Listen, if I believe in fairies and mermaids, of course I believe in white witches. But usually when you have an X on your hand, it means you've come in to give healing, and you can use herbs. you can heal people with herbs. Remission, yes. They didn't even say it was remission. They just said it disappeared. There's nothing. My ears is constantly blocked. Your third ear is blocked. You know how people have the third eye? You've got a third ear in the middle of your head as well. That means your equilibrium will be off. Meditate. Visualize the third ear in your head, and visualize that the white light is circling your ears just around your head. Do this for the next 20 days and I guarantee you're going to feel different. My daughter's broken a few crystals, or my cat has pushed them off the shelf and they've broken. That means the crystals need to be spread out. That's what that means. It just needs to be spread out in certain areas of the house. It just needs to be there. Don't ever feel like, oh my God, that's bad luck, or something's gonna no, it just means that this needs to be left there. Leave it there. It is fine, guys. I could chill with you all day. You're such a good energy. Oh, thanks, honey. I love you. Thank you for even staying here for this long and just listening to me rattling on. How do you know if someone is sending you bad energy? Low energy. You can't be bothered to wake up in the morning. You're always feeling grumpy and irritated. That's why every time I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do before I have my coffee, my tea, before I have a glass of water, I open my eyes, and first thing I do is thank you, divine, for another day. I didn't die in my sleep, so that's already a blessing. And then I say to my angels and my guides and my loved ones, shield my home, shield my family, and shield me. Put a white light force over me all day, every day, and let today be a great day. And I solidify it with an amen. And I visualize the white light around me and my home. And that is more than enough. It's your intention. You know, you're a more powerful soul than you think you are, guys. And people around you have taken away your belief that you're a powerful person, but you're actually more powerful than you think you are. And I'm here to fucking remind you that you're more powerful than you think you are. If you feel like you're bad energy, you'll feel like you're drained, have a pink Himalayan salt bath. Send out negative energy, love and light. Sage, have crystals. I wear crystals all day, every day. Tiger's eye is great. Amethyst is great. I have the evil eye to protect me from negative energy, but I don't even receive negative energy. It's like negative energy can piss off. And negative energy, you can absorb it through your phone. Creep. Through your phone, through other people. When you go to the petrol station, when you buy your food, you pick up on other people's energy. And it ain't good. It feels heavy. So pink Himalayan salt bath every 3 days, Kellee. And it should cleanse your energy. I do it every 3 days. Just bathe in it, 2 spoons. lie in it, and when you are having a shower or you're having a bath, whether you have pink Himalayan salt or not, just say these words one time. Down the drain and away from me. Is it going to kill you to say these words, guys? No. Down the drain and away from me. And just imagine that your bothers, you know, when you're lathering up your body with soap, imagine that you're gathering together all the negative energy that you picked up during the day, and when you put the shower over you or you have a bath, it goes down the drain and away from me. That's what you say. What is the name of that book again? Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. You need to follow him on YouTube, guys. He's so amazing. He's amazing. He just teaches you about the power of you. The power of how powerful you are. I need to do that. Going through it with my relationship. So should I cleanse? You should. Rosario, 100%, honey. Cleanse. If your person is putting you through some like tumultuous stuff, forget it. Forget your person. It's you. You got to focus on you. Yes, you can rub salt all over you. D21. Yes, you can. So I give my mother a bath because she can't have a shower by herself. So when I'm showering my mum, I get the pink Himalayan salt. I tell my mum to lift up her feet, and I put the pink Himalayan salt all over the bath, and I tell her to put her feet on it. Even though the water is running, I say to her, just put your feet on it and just rub your feet up and down. And what happens is it neutralizes and pulls negative energy, and it will go down the drain. How do you attract love? Kellee, love you first. If I don't love myself and I'm emanating out that energy, people are going to feel that I'm not a nice person. And this girl clearly doesn't love herself because she's like really miserable, or she's always unhappy, or she's always saying negative things. I don't want to be around that. But if you're upbeat and you're loving and you're laughing and you're kind, people are like, oh my God, I love her energy. That's how you pull people in. Abraham Hicks, love, oh my God, sunflowering, sunshine, 100%. I love Abraham Hicks. I have that book. I have their books. Love them. I'm an empath, Jess. I'm an empath. I pick up on energy. I prefer having hot showers and imagine energy going down. 100%. You know, empaths are very sensitive and they pick up on everything. It's so tiring. Thank you, I will. We're taking space. He's confused, but I feel this energy came out of nowhere. Your contract might be done. If it's not done, you need to just focus on you, honey. Focus on you for now. And usually when you're focusing on you and you love yourself, you somehow pull the energy back to you. You're so great. Oh, Sandy, thank you, honey. Himalayan salt. I just get my Himalayan salt from my shop next door. So guys, if you want a reading, so I can see Chantel here, I'm gonna screenshot it. I'm gonna try and screenshot some stuff. Can't wait for my 2 questions. I will make sure that I answer questions by 11 p.m. UK time. Chantel, I got you. I've done some screenshots. Any questions or just name? No, I'm doing a soulmate connection, Aaliyah. So I need you to give me your birthday, your person's birthday, date and month in that format. And every other day, I'm going to be reading about your connection. So bear with me because I've got like 100 people to do at this point. So I'm doing it like an hour and a half every day, reading out your connections. You're so welcome. Jacqueline, I got you, honey. Odell, I got you, honey. Yeah, that's a lot. I know, but I promise I can't do tarot. So the only thing I can do for you guys is to do free reading, soul connection, whether you're with your person or whether you're not. Glory, I got you. So those are the only things I can offer right now because I can't shuffle my cards. It's really frustrating, but I tried to do the all zodiac 7-day reading the other day, and I think I split one of my stitches open because I was trying. I know. I was trying to. I can't talk about it. It's freaking me out. I can't talk about it. But then I heard my guide say to me, I was like, why did this happen to me? Why did I cut my finger? This is my livelihood. Why did my finger cut? And then they said, because you need to expand your business. And I was like, huh? And then I Googled 333 because I done a live the other day that was 3 hours and 33 minutes. And I was like, this is a sign. So I Googled 333 and it says you need to do something for the next phase in your life. I was like, huh? I see the signs, my angels. I got you. I got the message. Take action. So I'm going to do a live Zoom call. So anyone that wants to learn or talk about spirituality and talk about like their experiences as well as mine and being around a safe group of people, I'm going to be doing that on Zoom at some point. So we can talk to each other. You can talk to me, I can talk to you, all of that good stuff. Tell me about your life experience where you can have a safe community where you can talk to somebody, talk to someone. I've recently started buying like these really nice herbs. Give me a second, guys. So I started buying like herbs, rose petal, cinnamon, all of that stuff. So who I got my abilities from was my grandmother. So my grandmother has a sister. Her name is Lola Barbara. My mum's from the Philippines. So we call our grandparents Lolo and Lola. And my grandmother was a herbalist and she used to be a healer back in the day. I had never met her, but I was told that I got my abilities from my grandmother. And my grandmother used to be a healer in the Philippines. When people couldn't afford to go to the hospital, go to doctors, they would go and see her. She was so much better, I'm not going to lie. And the way that she used to heal people is, they said it's crazy because she wouldn't even touch us. She was a healer. And how she did it was, say like I had a broken arm or I had pain in my arm from arthritis or a frozen shoulder. She would be this far from the hand. And then they said they would feel this heat penetration from this distance. Yeah. And then 3 days later, pain is gone. They don't need any medication. They don't understand how it works, but they're so humbly and grateful for it. It is crazy. Crazy. And it's so funny because I started becoming a masseuse when I was like 7. So my mum used to say, I'm really tired. Imagine a 7-year-old and I'm massaging my mother's feet. What 7-year-old do you know has the ability to massage? I don't know. But I'm there as a 7-year-old child and I'm proper going like this to my mum. And she's like, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to keep doing it. And I'm telling you now, my mum was like, I don't know what you did, but after you've done that, everything is gone. So I realized that I have the ability from my grandmother to heal. That's why I do Reiki on this beautiful cat. That's why I do Reiki on my B-boy. In it, that's why you're going to live a really long life. We got told to do this. I rub her back and she loves a massage. My 3-year-old rubs my feet. Healer. That's all I'm going to say. And let me tell you something about the young ones. They just got here from heaven. So listen to what they're saying. They will say, Mum, I can see Granddad. And you're like, your granddad's passed before you were born, like 15 years ago. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, but he's right there. Don't dismiss it, guys. I'm talking to an imaginary friend. It's probably their angel, their guides. Don't dismiss it, guys. Because our children just got here from heaven. Yeah? They just got here from heaven. So they're very, very connected to the other side. And was told, we got healing, my grandmother, Fernanda. Are you a healer, Frankie? You're a healer. It's in your bloodline then. When we were 7 or 8. Also, how funny. Yep. Listen, we lose our powers because our parents culture us into a religious belief. Or our parents tell us not to do this and not to do that because this is wrong and this is right. Leave your children to explore and don't shut them down. Listen to them. Don't say, oh, you're crazy, it's just your imagination. Go, talk to me, tell me about it, what's going on? Like, don't shut your children down, because they just got here from heaven. So they are very, very connected to those people up there. Apparently we have it, but I have no idea how to use it. I've been told by my auntie and my mum, you've got to meditate. You activate it, and you've got to slam those hands together, because these are your tools. So you've got to slam your hands together to activate your chakras. And you can send healing just by thought, by the way. Can you imagine how amazing this is? Reiki is sending healing through thought. I've experienced when my mum passed away. So my son was 6 years old and he actually saw his grandmother. They're more prone to seeing the other side than we are, because we're of the ego. We rationalize it, don't we, as adults? We're like, yeah, no, that didn't happen. And our children is just like, yep, that was Nanny. And you're just like, no, it wasn't. Don't be silly. What does Nanny look like? Oh, did she have long hair and she was wearing this green flowery dress with a cigar in her mouth? Oh my God, yeah, my grandma. How the hell does he know this? He's never met my grandmother. It's because our children can see, because their third eye is cleansed and clear, until we ruin it by a religious denomination. You come for this religion. If you don't get baptized, you're going to hell. Piss off. Load of crap. What do you do if your child says there's a monster? Sage that monster out of there. Do not fear it. Because let me tell you something about evil entities and evil spirits. They thrive on fear. If you show them that you are afraid, you make them powerful. If you show them, don't fuck with me. This is a place of love and of peace. You fight evil with love, because the dark does not like the light. Why? Because the light will always take away the dark. Correct? So when you stand your ground and you say you don't belong here, and you sage the hell out of that negative energy, that monster, you don't belong here. Leave. And you tell your baby, you say it with me. Say it with power. Don't be afraid. Tell it to leave. You don't belong here. And that thing will run a mile. That's how you cleanse a space. And if your child is still a baby and sees a monster, you're going to be the defender. We defend our children from people here in this physical world. You can defend your child from any entities that you may not see, but you know is there. You trust your babies and you protect them. Sage. I think everyone should have sage in their house. White sage, Palo Santo, like I was saying, incense. What's the best way to sage? I can hear some of you saying, close all the windows. Close every window in the house, so that entity's there laughing, going, what is she going to do? Yeah? Yeah, I'm saging you out, bitch. That's what you say. So what you do is you close all the windows and you close all the doors, and this negative energy is going, what's she doing? What is she doing? I don't like it. Light up that sage and you say a prayer to the divine loving light source, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, all the archangels of love and light and that walks under God's white light, my family on the other side. Cleanse out anything that doesn't belong here in Jesus' name, or whatever, however prayer you want to say it. I pray that you cleanse out this energy. Leave this space. You do not belong here. Go into the light. Go into the white light. And smoke up the bedroom, your bathroom, your toilet area, the kitchen, all the cupboards, all the corners. And then you say amen to solidify it. And then you visualize a white light from your heart chakra exploding out into your whole house, going out into the ether, getting rid of anything that doesn't belong there. And then you shut it down. You end the prayer by saying amen. And it is so. And it is done. And then you open up all the windows and all that stagnant energy will go right out and go and find another dense energy to be in. Because now they know that I ain't coming back to this place, because these people scare the hell out of me. I'm going to go and attach myself to somebody who's angry and pissed off and who's always sad, because they're easy to manipulate. Get it? That's how you cleanse out energy. I remember as a young girl, I could understand languages and I couldn't speak. I can't anymore. Wow, all your clairs were activated as a young girl. If you could understand languages, my best friend Siobhan, when she was a little girl, she could hear people speaking in her room. She was a medium. I always tell her she's a medium, and she's like, "No, I'm not." I'm like, "Yeah, you are. You can hear people that are not there. You're a medium. You can sense and clear audit, hear spirit." And she's like, "No, I'm not. I don't want to be. I'm scared of my own shadow." And I was like, "Tough. This is who you are." And she was so afraid of it, she shut it out. She was like, no, I closed the book. I didn't want to, I'm so scared of my own shadow, I closed it off. But I told her that she had the ability, and she doesn't want to claim it. But I'm like, I'm sorry, but this is who you are. So you can bring that back. People say, can you lose the abilities? You can never lose it. It's imprinted in your soul contract. How you get it back is to work on the muscle. Meditation. Meditate. I know that I live with him and was in love with. I know his spirit, and I don't explain to myself how. If somebody's not aligning to you and not matching with your soul, you have to ask yourself the reason. Is it true that salt helps by the window? I do, yes. When I first moved into a property, I put salt in all corners of the house. Salt is purification. What time on Thursday are you doing the reading, please? I missed the time. It'll be 2 p.m. on Thursday, and you will never miss it because I will repost the live on my YouTube channel. I promise. My daughter, who is 2, can see them around, but I can sense them sometimes. Babies, from being born till about 7 or 8, before they get tainted by school, by parents trying to say to them it's just their imagination. That's why we lose it at the age of like 10. We're not connected anymore because we're so stuck on the earth plane of learning, education, school, making money because of what our parents had taught us. We lose those senses. But you can always reactivate. If you're one of those parents that are like, talk to me, what are you seeing? What's going on? What do they look like? Encourage your babies, because if your children have superpowers, you could go to the shop one day and be like, do you think I should play these lottery numbers? Yes, Mom, I think this is great. Go and do that. Listen to your babies, man. Superpowers. Obviously not like that. But I mean, they'll be able to tell you things that you can't see because they'll see it already. Encourage it, because their soul's having a human experience just like you. This is one of my things that I don't like to do, guys, but I do it because these are one of my bad habits. When I was pregnant, I had a dream where my hair was pulled and I woke up and my head hurt. When she was a toddler, she told me there was a monster in the corner at the top of the cupboard. Sage the hell out of that monster. Maney. Sage, Paolo Santo, claim your space. Have you ever heard of those hauntings where people are like, we have to move. We have to move because there's like a poltergeist in my house. And then you move to the house, move to another house, and then it still happens there. And people say, yeah, it's not the house that's haunted. It's actually you. And it's like, huh? And it's because you draw in negative energy. It's because you're a beacon of light, and things that are low vibrational or sad or depressed is drawn to light. So you would be a beacon of light to those who are in the dark. Do you get it? So you have to be mindful. That's why Himalayan salt is very good to bathe in. It's very good to cleanse your space. I cleanse my space nearly every day. Every time like me and my mum or me and my daughter have an argument, I cleanse my space, get rid of any stagnant energy that doesn't belong here, open up all doors and windows, I cleanse it out. So cleansing is very good. How you explain my feelings is something inside me not to leave it. I really feel it's someone I know. If it's someone you know, then talk, ask, communicate. But before you ask, set the intention of love and protection first and foremost. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm just reading what you're saying. Any recommendations for meditation? I go on YouTube and I put guided meditation, chakra cleansing. They're all amazing. And it's really good, guys, to listen to HZ frequencies, hemisync frequencies. It just gets you into alignment. Using the singing bowl, Tuning fork is really good for the soul. It gets you in a vibrational match to the frequency above you. So HZ frequencies, put it in your ears and meditate with it while you sleep. Listen to it while you sleep. Hemisync, 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 HZ frequencies. There are different frequencies if you want to clear out your crown chakra, your third eye, your throat. There are different frequencies that you can use. Blessing the house, does it work even if it's good spirit? Yeah. You should cleanse your house anyway. Anything of good and love and light, and you give it permission to stay, it will stay. Thank you very much. I feel very drawn to you. I can't explain. I love you, honey. Have you ever heard of a company called the Psychic Tree? They sell all types of crystals. Black Diamond, I buy my stuff from there. I love them. I love them, honey. Thank you for letting everyone know. Psychic Tree on Instagram, amazing. They're so good. And his voice changed. My friend had a bad spirit in the house, and the spirit entered her son's body, and his voice changed. Sage, crystals, prayers, calling the Archangel Michael. There's actually a prayer for the Archangel Michael that you can Google. When you say these prayers, you summon him, you call him. You just need to call him anyway. Just say Archangel Michael. I've just said his name. He's with me. So anytime you call for any negative or low vibrational energies or entities, Archangel Michael is the one that you call. Don't take my word for it. Google it. You can Google who he is. He's beautiful. My grandson always tells me that something pokes him while he's in his bed. Sage, claim your space. Sage, crystals under his pillow. You can put salt on the windows. Tell the Archangel Michael and the Archangel Raphael to put a force field of protection around your whole house. Guys, that's a cemetery. That's a cemetery. And I've never, ever felt afraid or scared ever, because I know it's more peaceful over here than anywhere else. Have I seen spirit here while I was meditating? Of course I have. I saw children from like the 1800s. I saw another spirit of a man who was trying to knock on my window. And I was like, hey. I was like, you know, you got to go into the light because your family's waiting for you. And he looked at me and he went, are they? And I was like, yeah. And I went, can you see the light? And then he was like, yeah, I can see it. And I went, go towards it. Never saw him again. Impepo. I love the sound of that. Is Sage and Palo Santo the same? Anything that is grown from Mother Earth is a cleanser. You can, if you have roses that are dried up, burn it. Roses, sage, bay leaves, these are cleansing energies because it was given to us by God, by Mother Earth. Flowers, any flowers that you can dry and burn, I'm telling you now, guys, you cleanse your space. I have a bay leaf tree over there. Sometimes I pick the bay leaves and I burn it. If you want money, guys, get a bay leaf, put the currency sign, roses too, yes. Currency signs on the back of a bay leaf. Sign your signature or put the amount of money that you want. Burn it. Burn it. You're sending it off to Mother Nature. You're sending it off to the heavens through the smoke, the sacred smoke. Then get 3 cloves. Put 3 cloves in your wallet. Get another bay leaf. Sign your signature. Excuse me, guys. Sign your signature. Put the amount of money that you want or your currency sign and leave it in your wallet. Bay leaves and 3 cloves in your wallet. What do you have to lose? Another good one. Everyone go and buy citrine. Citrine crystal. It's like yellowy gold, citrine, citrine. Now put it on the left hand corner of your front door. So my door is over there. I put my citrine on the furthest corner, on the left hand corner. Is it right hand corner, left hand? It's the left hand corner of your house. Put the citrine crystal right at the corner, one of your corner rooms in the corner, opposite the front door. You will attract money. You attract money. I have citrine necklace. Wear it. Citrine, wearing it is very good. Having citrine in your wallet is very good. Having citrine at the corner of your house, on the left hand side corner, the furthest corner, will attract abundance into your house. Do you have anything to lose by doing this? I don't believe it. It doesn't matter if you don't believe it. Why don't you just put it for the test? Put it to the test. I have a dry bouquet of roses and I can't seem to throw them out. Now I get it. Get all of the roses off the stems, crumble it into a pot, and you can burn it and then cleanse the house with it. Anything from Mother Nature, guys, it's cleansing, it's healing. It cleanses your space because it's come from Mother Nature. Citrine is brilliant. I love citrine. If you want to get rid of, if you want to keep like negative energy out of your house, black crystals are the way to go. Jet, shungai, black tourmaline, black obsidian. Can you put cloves behind your phone case? EMF, was it the frequency of the phone, not good. You should put a black crystal in front of your computer at work. If you have a computer, black crystal, because it will protect the energy frequency from bouncing off of you. The what is it called, guys? That frequency of the computer, the vibration, it will affect you. So I always say put a black crystal in front of your phone, that kind of stuff. Ever since my mum has left the US, I've been getting an uneasy death feeling. I have to say electromagnetic frequencies. Thank you, just noodles. Thank you. I don't know what to say to you about the death thing, because I died and I didn't want to come back because I was home. I was free from this physical body. I was free and I was home, but I didn't have a choice. I had to come back. Death is just being reborn on the other side. Just saying. I highly recommend black crystals on your windows, toilet, kitchen window, living room window, bedroom window, children's window, everywhere, because it like if there's a negative entity walking by and they see that crystal, they'll be like, oh hell no, I'm not going in there, I'm going somewhere else. That's just what I've seen. There's my friend's crows. People are and she will be your rock here and forevermore. She ain't going nowhere. Remember, the difference between our loved ones when they're there and we're here, any black crystals is great, yeah. The only difference between us and our loved ones who's crossed over is that our soul is in the body, their soul is just out of the body. It's the only difference. Crows, guys. Got a lot of questions about crows. Crows are magic manifestations. So and crows are drawn to alchemists, magicians, creators. So anytime you see a crow, manifest, because they will take your wishes to the divine. People are like, oh my god, black crows, death. No, it's not. Fucking horror movies. They really paint a bad picture. Crows are drawn to alchemists, wizards. What to do about a sudden funk in the marriage? You know, if you're married to somebody and you're having a really tumultuous time, you need to get a massive amethyst crystal. Amethyst will hold the energy together and transmute it into something better. No. Is it true that flies are a sign of curse? No. Flies like to eat food that is dirty. Flies come into my house all the time, and that's because I can see that they're looking. My mum's cooking fried fish and they're drawn to the fried fish. No. My husband suffers from depression. What crystal can I put around him, and what angels can I call? Archangel Raphael for your husband if he's suffering from depression. And tell me what his star sign is. Bozane. What is your partner's star sign? I have a lot of crows outside my window. Wanda. That's because you're an alchemist, honey. You're an alchemist. You're a magician. I drove for a flock of birds yesterday. I'm really scared I'm going through a divorce. Why? You're ending a contract and you're beginning a new one, Kellee. I just heard it's about time. I don't know what's going on with you guys, but I just heard it's about time. Someone on the other side is like, yeah, finally. I just heard it's about time. I'm not sure what his star sign is, but he's a Virgo. That's his star sign. He's a Virgo. He's an earth sign. I've got Virgo traits, by the way. Just saying. My moon sign is Virgo. I like to keep to myself. I don't really like help from anybody. I like to deal with my shit by myself. Virgos, you need a black crystal. Shungai, jet, black tourmaline, black obsidian. Have this around your bedside. Amethyst, rose quartz for love. Rose quartz, everyone should have a rose quartz and amethyst, 100%. So get him that kind of crystal, and get some sage as well. That will cleanse the space. I have a crow tapping its beak on the clock. Oh my God, Libby. Alchemist much? How do you know when it's time to give up? The fact that you're saying those words, it's time. Let it go. Send it away. My boyfriend is a Pisces and I'm a Leo. We work so well, but all the readings say otherwise. Well, Pisces are water signs and Leos are fire. What does water do to fire? Puts out the light. You might drain your partner. So you have to have balance. If you don't balance your energy frequency, you can be a lot for your partner, because this is a fire and you are a water sign. Water signs will always win over fire signs. I'm sorry, but it's true, because the water always puts out the fire. What crystal should a Cancer get for love? Rose quartz crystals. What do Taurus needs? Anyone who's an earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Black crystals are the best for us. I'm an earth sign. I'm a Capricorn. Taurus, Capricorns, Virgos, we're earth signs. Technically, earth signs could have any crystals, because crystals came from earth and we are earth signs. So we could have any crystal we want. But I do highly recommend for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, we get black crystals. Shungai, jet, tourmaline, black obsidian. Great crystals. Black crystals keep curses away. Wendy, 100%. That's why I say put it all over your house, in your windows, under your pillow, to have a good night's sleep. What stone are best for scales of Libra? My mum is a Libra. I gave her lapis lazuli. It's a blue crystal. She wears lapis lazuli around her neck. It's blue and gold. Google it. Lapis lazuli. I'm scared of losing my home in a divorce. Anything that is not meant for you means that something better is coming for you, honey. What about Virgo and Virgo? Oof, you are going to, it could be so beautiful, Virgo and Virgo, or you could be at loggerheads. So it's like a battle of wills. June bug. It's a battle of wills. You need to learn how to listen, and you're both humanitarians. Virgos, you're a mutual sign. You both would go with the flow. You both could go with the flow. I'm a Cancerian and he's an Aries. Water and fire. Again. I know when I drive into the road, go into my house, a crow loudly lets their flock know. That's because they're like, yo, the magician is back. Oh, gotcha. Good. I have ADHD. So did I. So does my daughter. That's why I have crystals. And he's got OCD. So I do feel like I'm a bit manic for him. But he loves it. As long as you guys can get on with each other, you're great. Best fire sign crystals. For fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, red carnelian. Anything red. Red carnelian. What other crystals are there? Jasper. Red jasper. Very good. Capricorn. Fellow Capricorn. Yes. You know, Capricorns are the father of the zodiac sign. Aries is the baby of the zodiac sign. Cancerians are the mother of the zodiac sign. What should Libra do? Because, wow, that landing zodiac is... Yes, if your scales are not balanced, you'll be out of equilibrium. This is why lapis lazuli would be good. What about water and earth signs? Well, think about it. You have a plant and then you water it. Too much water can kill the earth sign. Just the right amount, you will flourish. You have to have balance and equilibrium. They both have power in different ways. Yes, 100%. Like Bob said, no water can put out the fire, as he sang. Listen, you can light a match right now and you can put it out with fire. You can put it out, you can light a match right now and you can put out that fire with water. And that's just facts. Oh my God, Leo sun, Libra moon, Capricorn rising. You are a fire, air sign, and an earth sign. You're good. You can handle everything. What's missing from you? Water. Just a bit of water. So your emotions are... You won't show your emotions too tough. Good crystals for air sign. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Lapis lazuli, anything blue. Angelite crystal. Was it? Oh, what is it? Something Zeit. I can't remember what it... There's so many crystals, guys. You can Google it. You can Google it. Hold on, let me see. Thank you. My partner is a Pisces water and I'm a Taurus. Taurus is also very fucking stubborn. You're a fixed sign. Pisces is a mutable sign. What does mutable mean? Mutable means I can do anything. It's like, I want to go to this restaurant and your partner will be like, yeah, okay, whatever you say is fine with me. Taurus is like, I want to go here and we're going here. Like the fixed sign. This is the fixed sign. You can't, and if you think about the Taurus, what is the Taurus represented by? The bull. Stubborn as hell. Aries and Aries. Ooh, Sandy, that is a volcano. It is a volcano. And I am very familiar with the Aries sign because my daughter is an Aries. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday, Julia Perry. Happy birthday, honey. Birthday. So I guess I'm a Cancerian. Hubby's September. Cancerians, they just want the home, the love, to build a nest. I'm so stubborn. That's what she put. I'm so stubborn. My Taurus friend here. But I'm just saying, very stubborn. Listen, guys, just a little secret. A way to a Taurus's heart. Good food. Money spoiling them. Love. Taurus and Gemini. Earth and air. Oof. Earth and air. It's like a bird to what are those creatures that live under the earth? You're gonna have to have some sort of communication here, because if there ain't no communication, then I'm sorry, but I've got to leave. See you later, honey. I will be reposting this on YouTube. Tay's gone. I'll put this on YouTube, I promise. I lack water in my chart, but my partner is predominantly water, so that is good for me. It is, because your person is going to teach you how to maybe speak on your emotions, how to do it in the right way. You might go off and go, my God, you're so fucking emotional. But then they're going to teach you something. Maybe I need to express myself a little bit better, or maybe I should express myself completely, because some people don't. Aquarius and Aries, air and fire. What does air do to fire? Air will either spread the fire or put it out. So you, Aquarius, have to be very careful with your partner. And both of you would have a very stubborn streak. Aquarius is fixed, stubborn energy. Aries is cardinal. So even though they're baby or the zodiac sign, it's like my way or no way. That's how they would be. Let's see. Taurus and Capricorn. Sorry guys, my battery's dead and low. Taurus and Capricorn. My guy was a Taurus, and I'm telling you, it was the best. If he wasn't such a moron, would probably be married and have 10 kids by now. What can I do? Fire. Becky, Sagittarius and Cancerian. Fire and water. Your person will drain the living daylights out of you, because Cancer is a water, you're a fire sign. 2 p.m. when you're live on YouTube. No, it will be on TikTok on Thursday. I will be doing the love connection. Let's see. All right, guys. My battery is going to die any second now. I think I've been on here for about 3 hours again. I've been on here for so long. I've already done a reading earlier, so I'm going to repost that on my YouTube channel later on. So guys, you won't miss your reading. I'll be doing readings every other day. Just send me your birthday and your partner's birthday, and send it in the format of date and month. I will make sure that I read everyone, because I can't do any tarot readings. So I'm going to be doing love connections for the next couple of days. Every other day I will read, so be patient with me. It is not a simple thing, it's very long. If you want an in-depth soulmate connection, it's 30 great British pounds, 40 something dollars, and I'll be able to do an in-depth reading for you guys. Libra and water, Libra and Cancerian. So that's air and water. It's like fish and a bird having a relationship. You have to have great communication to understand each other, because there's always going to be something in your connection where it's like your person can't touch you and you can't touch your person to a certain degree, or there is something in the connection where you have to work really hard to connect, because air and water, it's like a fish having a relationship with a bird. Think about it like that. All right, guys, I will be back on Thursday. Thank you for those of you who've been here for 5 hours with me. I love you guys so much. Thank you to my moderators. I hope in some way I helped you guys on some level. I will read for everyone who sent me their birthday, their partner's birthday. I'll be reading it every other day. Fish and bird. Fish and the bird. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Send me your birthdays via email, TikTok, YouTube, and on Instagram, okay? I love you guys. I'll see you soon. I'll see you on Thursday, 2 p.m. UK time. I will repost it at some point. I love you guys. Take care.